The fifth labor of Heracles, the Stables of Augeas. Who would have imagined that one of Heracles' most famous labors had nothing to do with a terrifying monster, but with a filthy stable? Yet the fifth labor would prove to be one of the greatest tests of his intelligence. After completing his first 4 labors, Heracles once again stood before King Eurystheus. Secretly hoping that this impossible task would finally defeat the mighty hero, Eurystheus gave him a challenge unlike any before. He was ordered to travel to the kingdom of Elis in the western Peloponnese and clean the enormous stables of King Augeas in just a single day. Augeas, a son of the sun god Helios, according to myth, was one of the wealthiest kings in Greece. He owned thousands of magnificent cattle, but for 30 long years, their stables had never been cleaned. Mountains of filth had piled up inside, and everyone believed that no human could possibly complete such a task in a single day. When Heracles arrived in Elis, he made a proposal to King Augeas. If he succeeded in cleaning every stable before sunset, he would receive 1/10 of the king's cattle as his reward. Certain that such a feat was impossible, Augeas accepted without hesitation. Instead of relying on his immense strength, Heracles carefully observed the lands surrounding the stables. As he explored the area, he noticed 2 powerful rivers flowing nearby, the Alpheus and the Peneus. At that moment, an ingenious idea came to him. Using his incredible strength, Heracles broke open sections of the stable walls and dug large channels that diverted the rushing waters of both rivers through the buildings. The powerful current swept away 30 years of dirt and waste in only a few hours. Before the sun had set, the impossible had been accomplished. King Augeas was astonished, but instead of honoring his promise, he refused to reward Heracles and denied the agreement they had made. Years later, justice finally prevailed. Heracles returned to Elis, defeated Augeas, and placed the kingdom under the rule of Peleus, the king's own son, who had stood on the side of truth. Thus, Heracles completed his 5th labor. This labor reminds us that true strength is not measured only by powerful muscles, but also by a brilliant mind. For many of life's greatest challenges are overcome not by force, but by wisdom, creativity, and intelligence.